guys, day 4 math part 3. Now, because this is independent practice, you're going to find that I'm only going to do 1 or 2 of the problems, and that I'm going to want you to do the rest on your own. But you can replay this video as many times as you need to figure out, wait, what were my steps again? Your steps are, let's talk about number 3. First, they want us to subtract, and then they want us to use addition to check our answer. So I'm going to start with subtracting 7 minus 3. If you have 7 and you take away 3, you don't have to regroup at all. It's just 4. 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5, no regrouping required. It's just 3. Remember, when that bigger number is on top, you don't have to regroup. 6 minus 3 is 3. So 334 is going to be my answer in dollars. And now I need to check my math. Okay, remember, to check your math, you can add back the smaller numbers and see if you can get this larger number as your answer. Because if you do, you're doing it right. So I'm going to do 353 plus 334, and I'm hoping 687 is the answer I get. So let's start in the ones place. 3 plus 4 is 7. So far, so good. 5 plus 3 is 8. Even better. 3 plus 3 is 6. Done. 687 was what I needed. 687 is what I got. My answer is correct. Now you guys are going to do 4 and 5 on your own. And you're going to make sure you check your math by adding back the answer you got plus the 94 in question 4. And in question 5, the answer you got plus the 187. And see if you can't get 177 as your answer for 4 and 843 as your answer for 5. But make sure you do the subtraction first. All right, second section works exactly the same. The only thing I'm going to make sure that I draw your attention to is make sure you're lining your numbers up correctly. What I mean by that is 769, and then line up 359, 3 in the hundreds place, 5 in the tens place, and 9 in the ones place when you go to do your subtraction. Now, all the directions say for 6, 7, and 8 is just to subtract, to find the unknown. It doesn't talk about checking your math with addition. And so the unknown here is just finding the answer. It's the next section that gets to be a little bit tricky here. So I'm going to do number 9, and then we'll see how well you guys do on 10 and 11. Here's what I've got going on. It tells me to use addition to find each unknown. And I've got a little square here that is unknown, but I also have a little triangle here that is unknown. So I've got to figure out, wait, what? How do I find out what's missing if I have blank minus 7 equals 2? Wait a minute. How can I start with something and take 7 away to equal 2? Well, a lot of you might be able to do that one in your head, but here's an easy way to figure it out. Add it back. Now, some of you might have said, oh, Mrs. Knight, that's easy. If you take 9 and you minus 7, you get 2. But if that didn't come to you right away, remember, we can always use addition of those last 2 smaller numbers to figure it out. So let's say we've got 2 and we add 7 back. This was a 9. My middle section didn't have anything that was missing, so I'm going to be good right there. I just want to show you how it works. Remember, we've got 0 plus 1. Hey, it does equal 1. So the question is, what number plus 4 equals 6? Well, 2 plus 4 equals 6. So my 2 missing unknowns, the square is a 9, and the triangle is a 2. So I'm going to have you guys do the same thing on 10 and 11. Remember, if you're not sure, 9 minus what equals 8, then try adding back. Remember, you can add if you go this way. 9 plus 0 equals 9. 1 plus something equals 9. You got to figure out what that is. And 2 plus 1 equals something for the square. Figure out what that is. Question 11, same thing. Remember, you can take these bottom two numbers and you can add them going up. 1 plus 7 makes 8. What number plus 9 keeps it a 9? Think about that one. And 4 plus something will equal 7. So what are those missing numbers? And make sure you write them here, the square and the triangle for each one. Hopefully that answers some questions. Again, if you have questions I didn't answer, make sure to put them into Google Classroom. See you guys later, or I guess talk to you later, huh? Maybe you guys will be at the parade. That would be awesome.